I've recently gotten into this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. One of the things it mentions in a chapter is somebody may think they want something, they want a goal, or they want to do something until it comes to doing the work to actually get that thing. Today is the 4th of January. So this is about the time where people are making their New Year's resolution. You know, people are starting to exercise or eat better or read or start a YouTube channel or anything that, you know, having that time of reflection might make you want to start doing. And the question is, do they even work?
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew.
As sort of a disclaimer for this whole video, I want to make it clear, I am not against New Year's resolutions, or I am not against anybody who makes New Year's resolutions. This is merely just my take, my perspective. Personally, I haven't set a proper resolution, a New Year's resolution, in, honestly, couldn't tell you how long it's been. When I was younger, it was more like, oh, I don't really care, whatever. But now it's more so, I just set goals when they come to me, right? I'm an extremely goal-driven individual, so I have a goal, I want to work towards that goal until one day maybe I can get to that goal and achieve that goal. But there's all kinds of statistics and polls and everything out there that talk about how more and more people are not living up to or not sticking with their New Year's resolution. And the consensus seems to be, at least with a lot of people that I've seen and heard from, is that, and this doesn't go for everybody, but a lot of the time, the New Year's resolutions are more so just a quick fix, right? People are trying to get a result without actually putting in the work, going through a process. And this is definitely something over the past couple of years that I've really learned, is that it's not always in where you go or what you achieve, it's how you get there or what you learn along the way. Especially as of late, as of a lot of thinking and I've been reading, I've recently gotten into this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. One of the things it mentions in a chapter is somebody may think they want something, they want a goal or they want to do something until it comes to doing the work to actually get that thing. The example he gives is, the author talked about how in his teen years he wanted to be, you know, a rock star and play guitar in front of thousands of people and be adored by fans and things of that nature. But what he didn't want to do was put in the work to practice, set up gigs, buy equipment, find people to play with, and all of these different details, all the stupid, hard, suffering bits, the stuff that you gotta do, the grunt work to get to that point, he didn't really feel. So one of his points was, did he really want that thing, the end result, as bad? Did he want that badly enough to go through the process of it? So what was concluded was that he didn't want to get to that end goal bad enough to actually do the work to get there. And that made me think of my situation personally. Ever since 2019, I've wanted to make YouTube videos and I've wanted to be on YouTube and make the stuff that I want to make. At the very start, I never really was thinking about the end goal. I mean, there was always that picture in my head, like, I want to make money at this. I want to make it my livelihood. I want to do it full time. And that has never wavered. But the difference is between my personal situation and the example given in this book is I enjoy every aspect, every little bit of the process. Whether or not it sucks in the moment, realizing that it sucks for a reason is important. So like having to learn how to edit. I self-taught myself how to edit videos. That was hard, and I sucked at the beginning. The videos in the beginning with my new software, the edits were terrible. They were awful. I knew that, but at the same time I was excited that I was doing it. Doing it in itself was exciting, so learning and getting better every single time. And especially early on, you're getting so much better every single time because you learn just a little thing that makes a big difference. And even still, every time I make a new video, I learn just something little every single time. So to me, the process of this is exciting. And so that makes me feel, based on the points given in this book, it makes me feel that I truly want this, and I really, really want to be there. But my point in all of that is, with New Year's resolutions, typically people don't go into them thinking about, okay, what do I have to do to get to this particular goal? I'm gonna start the year off, I wanna be healthier. I wanna exercise, I wanna eat better, I wanna whatever. That is what they want. They wanna be at that point, but do they think about how it actually has to come to be. What you have to do, the sacrifices you have to make, the suffering you have to endure to get to that point. And again, surely people do that. People come up with, what has to be done. But I'm just talking general. Going back to the point in the book, they make these goals. People make these goals without a plan of a course of action to get to there. Do they really want that end result as badly as they think they do? Or do they just want what it would make them feel or seem to other people? So now that I've sort of given my perspective on New Year's resolutions as a concept, I want to talk a little bit about what mine are. Like I mentioned earlier, I haven't really set a New Year's resolution in a long time. I don't think I ever actually have, truthfully. And if it was more of a joke. If anything, I don't know. I don't really remember. It's been a long time. I also mentioned that I'm a very goal-driven, goal-oriented human. So a lot of what I do is to contribute to something else, to contribute to something bigger, to contribute to a dream or a goal or an aspiration. One of the things I love most about who I am is I've been doing this for a long time. I've been in this frame of mind for a long time. In a lot of ways, I'm not really trying to make a resolution. I'm more so looking to stay the course. Staying the course in that I'm not trying to make a big splash or a quick goal, quick fix, start of the year, let's kick it off with a bang. I'm more looking for continue the grind, what I've been doing, what I've been going for, what I've been trying to achieve, building and learning and growing and going through this process that I'm going through. Because all the things that I've wanted to do aren't just something that I want to start at the start of the year and then get by the end of the year. The YouTube channel, this channel you're watching right now, started this, my God, I started this almost 4 years ago, and my running is something that I've been really invested in. It wasn't a New Year's resolution. I started it 2 months ago. And then reading, I've started reading when I was 4 years old. These are things that, reading is something I've just started kind of getting back into rather, because I've been not really for it since school, basically. That's another video. And then running is something that I really was feeling as though I needed to do. All of these things that I've done and I've started, they're not just to get a quick result. They're more so a long game. I'm trying to make money on this channel. With running, I want to be physically fit. I want to get the benefits of running, mentally and physically, because both are tied into it. And I want to be more so influenced by not only YouTube videos or movies or whatever, but I want to be influenced by books, by stories from people, from ideas, as opposed to what you see on the screen. I still want to be influenced by what you see on the screen, but I want to also be influenced by what the idea and the story is behind what's on the screen. None of these things are really a resolution. It's more so over the course of time. I want to work towards these things. I'm not trying to read 100 books in a year. I'm trying to just slowly but surely become more influenced by them. With all of that said, my New Year's resolution is to not have a New Year's resolution. My resolution is I don't want one. I just want to do little things better every single day, as I've tried to do in the past and in the present. I want to do little things each and every day to get a little bit better at whatever it is I'm doing. Whether that be making videos, whether that be telling stories, whether that be reading stories, whether that be running, whether that be working, whether that be making money, whether that be anything. Instead of starting off with the idea that you're gonna run a marathon, start off with the idea that I'm gonna run and walk as little as possible. And every day I'm gonna walk a little bit less to the point where I'm not walking at all. So now that I've established I don't have a New Year's resolution, I'm just gonna continue every single day trying to be better at what it is that I'm doing. And then throughout the course of the year, through documentation and these videos, I hope that you guys can see the process that I'm going on, and I hope that you can see and feel inspired to start your own process and really take a look from a different perspective, as far as instead of just trying to get all of it at once, do it little bits at a time. It's a long game. Start your own process, give it time, because things take time. Everything good in this life takes time.